What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Hey guys, Wolf from the future here. I'm sorry, but this requires an interruption. You might have heard about the charity challenge made to the developers by a person on Reddit. While I wasn't planning on making any video talking about it, things have now escalated way too far, and this person has now been receiving threats, both online and even in real life. Their family and workplace have been involved. This is absolutely disgusting and shows the level some people will get down to defend the studio they glaze for. It isn't a problem strictly related to the Helldivers2 community, but to the internet in general. All I'm going to say is to be very careful online. This place is filled with degenerates. These people have no idea what the fuck this might cause. As someone who's already gone through a similar but not as bad experience online, this could cause the person to start suffering of severe panic attacks, possibly PTSD, and spiral into depression. It might take years before they feel better again. And for what? For defending a studio that doesn't even know what the word fun means? I hope whoever did this will get their ass reported to the authorities and rot in jail for many years. The W.A.S.P rocket launcher. You might have not seen this stratagem around much, and for a good reason. First of all, this is a stratagem that can be obtained only by purchasing the Killzone 2 collab warbond. I've received it for free back when the developers tried to overprice the subpar items sold in said warbond. Aside for the accelerator rifle, that thing is so fun to use. So, what exactly is the W.A.S.P rocket launcher? Well, imagine if the standard grenade launcher and the spear had a child. The W.A.S.P is exactly that. Before the very recent grenade launcher buff, the W.A.S.P wasn't a completely horrible pick on any faction actually. It was in fact mostly prevalent on the Illuminate front due to its ability of easily being able to take out overseers with its burst firing mode. However, the tracking system of these missiles is a joke, and despite the missiles being really agile, the lack of leading within their path makes this a subpar pick after the grenade launcher buff. Each missile deals 800 total damage, where 600 is explosive and 200 is ballistic, with 7 total missiles in a canister. Well, that sounds like some serious damage. That's literally 5600 damage in an entire canister. But don't let the numbers fool you. The ballistic damage has AP6 penetration, while the explosive damage has AP3. Now, considering that a lot of enemies are either explosive immune or explosive resistant, the explosive part of its damage is often reduced or negated completely, making the total ballistic damage a puny 1600, which is barely more than enough to kill a regular charger to the face. This makes this stratagem really poor against heavy targets. Its role, in fact, is mostly centered around chaff clear and medium targets. The chaff clearing role is possible thanks to a firing mode called Artillery, which will shoot the whole canister up in the air, exploding above its targets and showering the area with a small airburst. On paper, this sounds absolutely amazing. However, this mode is really unreliable due to its inconsistency and it only dealing explosive damage, having AP3 in just 3 meters up to a maximum of 5 meters radius with 7 total shrapnel projectiles. It is incredibly RNG, and trust me, it works only for like 10% of the times. Not worth the gamble for a whole canister wasted.
Assaggiate la democrazia! Avamposto di insetti!
This means that the W.A.S.P rocket launcher can only do medium target clear and occasionally building clear on the back front. Its peak rate is in fact barely under 3% on the Illuminate front, an abysmal 0.7% on the Automatons front, and a laughable 0.5% on the Terminids front, which is literally the front where it is effective the most, due to high presence of low armored medium targets. With the weapon now introduced, let's get right into the gameplay. Alright, let's start with our loadout. I'm gonna pick the Reprimand. I tried playing the Reprimand just out of feeling, because it can cut the zombies in half, basically. It makes them crawlers, and the high damage is good. I thought it was good against the Overseers. I was wrong. As secondary, I'm taking the Crisper, I think, for the zombies, of course. And grenade is gonna be the gas grenade as per usual. Go to the grenade. Meta grenade, what do you want me to say, guys? It's the gas. Here I'm gonna take a moment to switch to my armor. I wanted a medium armor with the reinforced epaulets, I think, passive. I have the text still in Italian here. It's gonna be in English in the next videos, promise.
Eventually.
Okay, finally, this passive gives me 30% faster reload of my primary weapons, 25%, or actually 20% extra melee damage, and 50% chance not to break limbs. Then, of course, my loadout here, stratagems, is gonna be the shitty W.A.S.P rocket launcher. I'm gonna grab a machine gun sentry, then Tesla sentry, Tesla tower, sorry. Tesla is very, very durable and great against the Illuminati in general. Zombies deal very little damage, and yeah, it's great in general. It baits and such. Then, of course, the Eagle Strike. I'm taking the Eagle Strike over the 500 kg because it gets one extra use, and it still destroys the landed ships regardless, and it's good in general for crowd controlling, just in case I need it. Flag mission and monolith. I don't know why the Illuminates always get 2 objectives instead of 3, but I guess I can't complain. Alright, calling down the W.A.S.P, and I instantly get a disco ball. I gamble for a missile, and it pays off, thankfully. It killed it. These missiles, you're gonna see in the gameplay, they miss quite often. They miss a lot. They are very agile, but they just can't lead their target, as I said. So if the target strafes a bit, they miss, like, most of the time. Like, it's such a gamble, guys. This gameplay was kind of miserable. You will see. Anyway, we got the effect that kind of removes the exact position of my objective. So we're gonna look for it, but it must be up ahead. There's like a ship. Usually there's ships around the flags. So yeah, here I find it. And I just decide to use my first Eagle Strike to remove that. Nice. Here there's a horde of zombies that got attracted by the noise, and I bring out my Crisper and start making work of them. Crisper is incredibly effective against Illuminate in general, at all. Now here I see a bunch of Overseers, and I'm tempted to use the W.A.S.P, but I'm like, nope, there's too many of them, and I can't risk this. So I just call my second Eagle in, which clears like most of them. I got a lot of kills with that. I didn't see many zombies down there. Anyway, there's still a few left, so here you can see the W.A.S.P at work. I see a disco ball has spotted me. It's kind of behind the building. I try using my primary here, but I wasn't expecting this amount of drag or actually sway on it. The sway is pretty decent, but like I have this in the old configuration. Like this is the pre-buff configuration where it had a decent drag. Sorry. So I was using the red dot, but now the red dot doesn't work anymore with that. Okay, so then I call my Tesla over there on the left, then the flag and the machine gun there because there's a drop. So some overseers already going for my Tesla. I kill one, thankfully. There's another one. Looks like I'm empty. No, I'm not. Still one in the chamber. Kill that guy. Thank fuck. That guy has seen me. Rocket misses. First missile misses. But the machine gun gets him. Then I hear a stingray. Quickly take him out. Ooh. Tesla is making work. 38 kills. That Tesla is saving my ass. Here, more overseers are approaching my Tesla. I proceed to defend it with the W.A.S.P rocket launcher, which is decent when the target doesn't move that much, or when the target doesn't target you, for that matter. What the hell is that? It's probably an elevated overseer. I think that missed. That guy keeps moving. That went on the statue. Come on, give me a lock on. There you go. Missed. Finally, the last one gets him. Another overseer over there. I don't know the name of those guys. That's you can tell how much I play the Illuminate with that. That missile misses. That one gets it. Finally, I call my supplies, and there's a tripod there. I broke his shield. Usually, if you're lucky, all 7 missiles are enough to kill it. But only if you're lucky. This wasn't enough. And his shield gets back up. I finally captured the flag. I shoot a few rockets, a few missiles to that meat bob. A couple more to the tripod, but that wasn't enough. I need to retreat and reload. I should probably leave this area, but I just decided to stay and kill a bunch more enemies. I don't know. I don't even know why. I just wanted to do that. I see a disco ball on the right. I changed my mind. I don't use the W.A.S.P. Quickly take him out with my primary. And finally finish off the tripod. Jesus Christ. 3 canisters for that guy. My Tesla finally takes the L and dies. But I avenge it. Killing that meat bob that was going after it. I killed that guy. Jesus Christ, how many? I killed that overseer and call another Tesla just so I can finish off those guys. And here I make these guys go into a limping animation or whatever the fuck that is. Sorry, I make them crawl. That's how it's supposed to be. I make them crawl. Finish off this meatball. Please guys, let me know if you prefer this gameplays with or without my voice. I am quite terrible at this. So forgive me if I am kinda cringe right now or all the time, but yeah. This guy hasn't noticed me yet. Now he did. Missile misses. Second one gets him, thankfully. And I don't have a visual on that guy. Goddamn artillery overseers. That guy, I can easily take him out. Those guys are standing still usually when they shoot. Here, I'm noticing I'm getting followed by quite a few zombies. So, here, this guy destroys the car and I get stuck under the table here. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. So I priest him because I know he's gonna melee me, but he doesn't ragdoll me with that. He destroys the table and I can move away from him safely. Look at how many overseers are chasing me. I tried to destroy the disco ball. I can't because of the recoil. Like there's like 5 guys coming after me. So I get ragdolled by the fucking hydrant there, and I shoot with the crisper to make them catch on fire, but it's not enough. I get ragdolled once, twice, 3 times. The 3rd time I dive away so I can get some distance. I'm low on stims, but now I can finally use the W.A.S.P rocket launcher to kill them. It misses most of its rockets, but the overseers are dead. And the drop is already coming, so it's fine. Now here, I'm gonna get a lot of kills with all this fire. I hate that when you dive backwards with the crisper, you always catch on fire with any fire weapon. Actually, that's so ass. Here I also got stuck again. I was like, oh shit, no, please not again. But I was able to climb on the back of the pickup truck and get away. Now here I'm trying to find some space to reload, but I have two of these elevated overseer harassing me. You can see how bad my tracking is. Partially because I am terrible at tracking, and partially because I don't have a lot of sway on this weapon. Actually, I think the sway is like 45. It should be enough, but for some reason it feels kind of ass. I don't know why. Here there's like 5 overseer. That's probably a patrol, so I say fuck off and call an eagle, which clears most of them or all of them. Here I think I do something stupid. Let's see. I reload, yes. And I want to see how's the pathing of the rocket. So first one goes there, shit spot. That one went towards the vending machine. That's unfortunate. Only 1 out of 7 missiles went correctly. It just highlights how bad this weapon is. My god. Here I'm trying to do this SAM site, but these guys are pushing me around because I can't kill them fast enough, or I can't kill them at all because my missiles keep missing. I should have probably picked a different weapon primary for this. That guy's about to call, but he dies. Thankfully he stopped and my missile did the job. Then there's another disco ball over there. He hasn't noticed me. Let's see what happens. It looked like it hit, but it didn't. I decided to fire my last 2 rockets just so I can assure the kill. Don't let that fool you. Both of those could have missed. And here I'm clearing the overseers. 1 missile goes for the car. The other missiles finally go towards their objective, their target. And here I get quite a bit of zombies chasing me. So I get my crisper out and start working. This guy, let's hope he dies. One missile misses, second missile gets him. Here I'm getting pushed back and back towards the corner of the map. Thankfully though, I have a bit of space that I can reload. Use one missile to kill a bunch of overseers. Missile launch to kill a bunch of overseers, yep. Okay, I should be fine now. Hopefully. I'm kind of out of ammo and low on stims. Here I was trying to shoot the meatball, but these zombies are very oppressive at times. So yeah, crisper once again. Shoot that missile, the missile misses. Here I'm getting chased by the meatball, by the flash mob. I throw a gas grenade, he phases through the corner of the building and manages to get to me. Good thing they don't ragdoll you anymore. This guy hasn't seen me, the disco ball hasn't seen me, so I go prone real quick, I reload my primary and finish him off. I need some space, but there's plenty of overseer around me. This guy hasn't seen me, so I managed to kill him before the flash mob reaches me. That guy hasn't seen me either. Now he has. I managed to finish him off. Another overseer over there. I stim. And holy shit, my aim was so bad. Throw over the grenade, kill him, and go towards the terminal. There's still a flash mob chasing me. I decided to go for that flash mob over there though, just because. I guess like I'm like die. And here I take a bit of a risk, I gamble, and thankfully the area damage of the W.A.S.P manages to kill him. I reload real quick. And make this guy crawl and start working on the objective. But as soon as I do that, these guys see me and start bombing me with their goddamn plasma cannons. Here they are like hiding behind the fence, so I can't lock onto them, unfortunately. I decide to steam and activate the terminal. Okay, while that happens, I can just buy some time. My missiles miss on the disco ball and a drop is called, so I bring out the crisper, set myself on fire, unfortunately, and call down this Tesla in the corner. It's kind of hidden, so if they want to get to it, they need to go around the corner. It's gonna be a nice bait for me. Here, I'm a bit too close for my comfort. I'm back up really quickly. Diving. Here, I want to go around, but I think this is a... I quickly change my mind because, well, of course I reload, but I go back because this is a way longer route. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back, support my Tesla a bit more. That missile explodes next to the Tesla. I was like, oh shit, I hope it doesn't destroy it. It didn't. Then I killed that overseer. And now that my Tesla is baiting those guys, I can go around from this way and catch them from behind. The Tesla is putting in some work killing the zombies. I kill a disco ball, hopefully, yes. Then finally those overseers, 1, 2, and a guy over there, 3. Couple more missiles to the flash mob. And the third one kills him, even though it missed. Yeah, it has a bit of splash damage. Not a lot, though. Like, when I say splash damage, I mean, like, it's like up to 5 meters of big. But yeah. Steam. Kill the flash mob that is chasing my Tesla. Pick up supplies. And finally activate the SAM site. It's, I don't think this SAM site is gonna help me really, but can't complain. Here I gas and set them on fire. Then there's a disco ball there, but I decide not to. Do I not? No, I do. She sees me. He sees me. But thankfully he stops and the missile gets him. Whew. And here an iron storm, so I decide to just chill until it passes. And move my way towards... Am I gonna do that? No, I'm probably gonna go for this landed ship. Here I see a barrel, so I'm like, let me see if I can throw it next to it. But the hitbox is so big that it just bounces back. So I'm like, fuck that. I want to destroy it. Pop the shield. And this piece of shit shits 2 overseer on me. And I managed to destroy it. And like, my gun is empty. So I'm like, I'm gonna use the crisper to kill both of them. Thankfully the direct fire damage is pretty high. So I killed them both. I see a disco ball light. And I decide to move away from it. Here I was a bit confused where to go. The disco ball is coming towards me, and I quickly kill it with the primary. Then here, this is an unfortunate moment. A fucking patrol of overseers around the corner. I think I killed them all, but I get jump scared by 2 overseers, two elevated overseers. That they deal some serious damage to me, or they try. I go around the corner and reload real quick before they catch up to me. The grenade is there. I kill one, and the second one is moving away, so I'm gonna shoot a missile at him. Thankfully I find stims. I like that there's many small POIs around the Illuminate cities. There's so much grenades, ammo, and stims. Here the game tempts me by spawning a grenade launcher right here, and the grenade launcher is whispering to me, pick me up, I'm better, I'm stronger. But unfortunately I can't. I need to showcase this piece of shit stratagem called the W.A.S.P rocket launcher. Sorry, W.A.S.P launcher. I call it W.A.S.P rocket launcher because the Italian translation is ass. Sorry about that. Here I probably decide to use my eagles for this outpost. Yes. Moving up ahead, I see that there's 2 ships, one next to the other, which means I can kill them both with a single eagle. Saves me the third one. There you go. Pick up a sample because, I don't know, I like picking up samples. Okay, and that's clear. I see a disco ball. See how my aim sucks, but I managed to kill him with the last bullet in my magazine. Quickly reload and move away, but I can already hear that there's 2 overseers chasing me, elevated overseer. That one misses. I don't even know how he was like not even moving and it missed. Second missile takes him out. Third missile misses. And look at that grenade. It gets lobbed so far behind me, and I am slowly diving towards the grenade, which takes me out. Unfortunately, I thought that was an issue. Here, there's quite a bit of company here, so I'm pulling out my flamethrower again, my crisper. Probably gonna even throw a grenade there, a gas grenade, yeah. So whatever comes around the corner gets gassed. I need to take out the flying overseer though. They are still very, very annoying to deal with even after the nerfs. Here I deal with these two guys, and another guy is bombing me. God damn, so many overseers. Okay, he's dead. And I can finally pick up my... Well, I tried to shoot that guy with no result. Of course, the drag on these guns is so high. I tried, okay? Can't blame me. I pick up my stuff. I ignore the requisition slips. I have better things to do, like reloading the W.A.S.P. Takes so much. Of course, that missile takes the path that leads into the wall. This guy is behind the pillar, but doesn't stop me from trying. Then I see a disco ball light. Quickly finish him off with the primary. Oh, now I pick up the requisition slips. Okay. Here I'm moving towards the scrambler. I decide to reload though. Wouldn't want to have 2 missiles left with a bunch of overseers around the corner waiting for you at any time. Okay, what I was trying to do... Oh, yeah, here I wanted to rearm my eagle. I should have done that earlier, but it's not gonna make any difference. I decided to rearm because I want to have my eagle strikes. Then I see a stingray over there flying by. He hasn't noticed me yet, so he's gonna like circle around me. I ignore him for now and keep moving towards the stratagem scrambler. I see an elevator overseer there. I call supplies, I think, yes. I see a disco ball, shoot a missile towards there. It kills it. Kill that guy. Stingray passes in the background. And I kill another overseer here. The Stingray finally spotted me, but is not onto me yet. Here I destroy one of the first things. I tried to go for the Stingray, but he's too fast. And finally he parks. I kill the second thing and dive away after shooting my missiles at him. Good thing the missiles hit him and got him. It's hard not to kill a Stingray with that kind of agility. But you never know. Like, it's Helldivers2, you could get fucked at any time. Here, I destroy that from kind of far away. The horizontal recoil is pretty brutal when you equip a compensator. In fact, I'm probably gonna change it later. And here finally I destroy the stratagem scramble. Nice. Here I see a patrol of zombies. I think I kind of want to go for it or not. Do I go for it? Kind of. Yeah, like, yeah, I do. Yeah, pull out the crisper after killing a couple, and that should do some work, that fire. Will I use the eagle here? No. I see a couple of barrels, explode them. Destroy the shield, the primary. I see one of those enemy Tesla towers there, but I ignore it. Here there's a landed ship and 2 Tesla towers next to each other, so I decide to use my eagle. The eagle doesn't completely destroy the shield, but it's weak enough so I can shoot it and throw a grenade in there. Now here I'm running away, but I'm a bit too close to this ship, which explodes and ragdoll me. Not a big deal though, I managed to stim before that. Here I see 2 ships close to each other, but at a kind of a shitty angle. I need to go around. Here I set myself on fire, and so many zombies coming after me. Jesus Christ. This guy hits me, this guy hits me too. I need to stim again. I can't go through here. Here I shoot some of the zombies, making them crawl. I still have quite a few chasing me, but I ignore them. I destroyed these barrels, so I wouldn't want something to happen. There is a Tesla over there, but I can quickly throw an eagle there and back up before it kills me. steam. I'm out of steams now, but that should do. It actually didn't work, unfortunately. So I destroyed only one of the ships. I see some steams here, so lucky. I pick up ammo, I dive because I was scared that the disco ball would destroy the barrel that was over there, but it didn't. It missed me, and I quickly dispose of him. A drop is called though. I decide to shoot to that ship, I think out of frustration with the W.A.S.P. And that is coming back, that is biting me in my ass right now because there's a tripod there. So I call my sentry as a backup real quick. And this guy goes for me. Unfortunately that sentry is not going to last long because there's too many enemies. So I'm backing up. Here I take another risk, I think. Yeah. And I shouldn't have. Sorry about that. Okay, I finally killed that guy. Killed the disco ball, and here I'm being chased by a couple of harvesters. This guy, like, initially he missed me, but then he fucking locks in and gets me. I was like, holy shit, he aimbotted that. Here I get a city spawn, and I decide not to go towards them. Instead, call a new W.A.S.P rocket launcher and see what I can do, because I kinda want to go back inside, but I shouldn't. I should probably ignore these guys. Like here, I tried to kill one. I used like my last eagle to pop the shield. Yes. Make that guy crawl. Finally, shoot these missiles to that harvester. He survives. That guy calls another drop, and here I dive between two lasers and I survive. Another drop is called, but I need to move from here. Overseer over there, but I quickly kill him thanks to the W.A.S.P. Only good at killing stationary things. The disco ball is chasing me, but I'm not too worried really. They are very slow and rather harmless. Here there's a goddamn meatball chasing me. I gas him and try to use the fire, hoping that it would kill him, but it doesn't really. They have a lot of health still. So I just, while he's confused, I reload my W.A.S.P and try to kill that guy. Both of my missiles missed. And I just say fuck it, I run away. Those two harvesters are confused. Not confused, they are like, they don't know I'm here. I'm only getting chased by a couple of things, including this flash mob. I do my best to kill this goddamn disco ball. I managed to, and destroy this ship. Here I see some barrels, and I'm getting chased by a stingray. I'm lucky enough I find some steams and the stingray doesn't get me. Good thing I exploded those barrels. I get a bunch of ammo and reload around the corner. The stingray comes back and I shoot 4 rockets at him. Diving away, he managed to damage me a bit before he dies. Here I get ragdoll, I think by the car or another hydrant. I kill that guy, I kill another. Let's see if that missile hits. Nope, it goes into the wall. Thank you, Arrowhead. I focus this guy, he dies. Here, I think I want to use the flamethrower, yes. Set myself on fire, lose a bunch of health because of that. Here I see a container, but I don't really have time for POIs, and there's so many overseers. I'm like surrounded, and here the game fucks me over by triggering a fucking ion storm, so I can't really call a sentry if I want to, and I'm gonna run out of steams here. This harvester almost fucking kills me, and I run out of steams. I need to run away because the ion storm is still fucking me over. I do my best to run away, but I know those elevated overseers are still chasing me. I'm waiting for them. I see a disco ball there. I think I try it. I got him. Another disco ball. I try again. I got him too. Here the fucking harvester is going for me, so I'm like, nope. Finally, the ion storm is over. I can call my supplies in, and there's like 3 overseers in the distance. Here, this overseer is almost killing me, but I go left and right and get my stims. I get hit a couple times, but I'm full of stims, thankfully. Then here around the corner there is another supply, which makes me kinda happy.
Assaggiate la democrazia.
Here I go up the stairs, just so I can get some kind of choke point. I reload. And this guy comes around the corner, missile misses, he opens the container for me, thank you I guess. And more zombies coming after me. Here I'm setting myself on fire as usual, using the crisper, diving backwards. I probably shouldn't do that. And that guy, holy shit, he strafes around the corner. Look how much he strafes. Good thing I take him out with my W.A.S.P. Here I'm spraying left and right, reloading. Oh, for once the missile takes the right path, and now I should be free of enemies, aside for this guy. I decided to use... I was so pissed at the harvester, and this harvester chasing me. I decided to use this eagle and kill him with a whole magazine. Thankfully he dies, thankfully, because I killed his leg joint. I see a disco ball, but ignore it. Couple more overseers. I killed them with one missile. I guess I take that. I was disappointed there was no super credits in there. And here, I should have missed out that guy. I didn't see this guy. He was there, but I didn't see him. He came out of nowhere. And I shouldn't have shot a missile at that disco ball, because that got him his attention and he came back. Then here I got some respawns at the stratagem scrambler. A disco ball there. Good thing I should ignore it this time, hopefully. I decide not to engage with those enemies. Here, I take some ammo, I think. Do I? No, I don't. This guy sees me. I go prone and kill him. Reloading. And that guy also sees me. Goddamn elevated overseer, my nightmare. I kill him. He removes half of my health. I have to stim. And this guy pops out of nowhere. He probably heard me shoot, but like he came out of nowhere. Then this guy is way too close for me to use the W.A.S.P, so I use the primary. I stopped shooting thinking he's dead, but he's not. He was like very low. Here I am a bit worried because I'm not getting the hellbomb prompt. I move and I'm like, oh please no, don't be bugged. Please don't be bugged, and it isn't, thankfully. I just had to move a bit forward, and I got the hellbomb prompt. Another elevated overseer sees me, and I hear one bombing me too. Here though, I shoot like the rest of my mag at that guy because I was so pissed. And here I take the chance for that guy reloading his plasma cannon. I arm the hellbomb and get the fuck out of here. Here I have a lander ship in front of me. I destroy the shield, throw a grenade, and here there's a massive wave of zombies. I'm pulling out my flamethrower. Then I see a disco ball. It hasn't spotted me yet, so I go prone, reload, then get up and kill him. And here use my last stim. And I'm seeing if there's more thing to do. Like mission is completed, but I would like to full clear this map. So I'm going to try.
Il pacchetto è in arrivo.
This guy comes up to me very stealthy. I didn't hear him. And here I almost died because of this overseer. He comes rushing at me. And if he managed to hit me, I would have died. 100%. Pick up ammo, stim. Reload. Pick up more stims. Use the flamethrower. And move towards the next ships. I think I stimmed here because I was pissed of being out of stamina. Thankfully this missile does its job and kills the guy. Here, yeah, I got some zombies chasing me, so I'm using the flamethrower. I lose a bunch of health to that guy, and here there's too much shit chasing me. An overseer coming out of the ship, so I call my eagle. And that clears the outpost. Whew. Here I still see that there's some red around here, but I don't see any outpost marks. So I'm like, I must have missed a ship. Let me look for it. That guy spots me and calls a fucking drop on me. Here, I call both sentries one next to the other. Don't worry about it. The Tesla will attack other sentries, but other sentries are immune from the damage of the Tesla. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, and that should take care... Those two sentries should take care of most of the drop, while I can go around and chill, for the most part. Here, I think I see a flash mob, and I kind of wanted to help my sentries, but there's like too many obstacles, and then he dies. So I'm like, nah. I'm just gonna grab my supplies and look for the missing ship.
Metto un segno.
Here I was looking around. I'm like, you know, sometimes the map glitches out, and it shows red where it's not supposed to be. But then I see it. It's right there, and I can't really go straight towards it because there's a Tesla tower there, and my eagle is on cooldown, unfortunately. Or actually, no, eagle was on cooldown, but it was like the distance between the ship and the Tesla was a little too high for my tastes. So I was like, yeah, let me go around. I'll just drop an eagle and get out of here. I see a Tesla quickly dive here, and it doesn't get me, thankfully. Ooh. Here I'm out of stamina. I'm kind of pissed, so obviously I'm gonna stim. And I decided not to use my eagle since there's the opening right here. Pop the shield, throw grenade, and the stingray is onto me. Now finally, after that, there is no more red in the city. I tried to take him out here. I tried to lock onto him actually, but he's way too fast. Finally he lands, I shoot 4 rockets at him, and they take him out quite easily, thankfully.
C'è qualcosa qui.
Procedete all'estrazione appena pronti.
Here, I tried to get out of the city from here, and I'm like, you know, there's a dumpster there, let me try it, and let's grab onto the wall, but of course this would be too realistic for Arrowhead, so I can't do that. I need to go around. I check the map, and I see around the corner here that there's an opening. Heading my way towards the last... I think that's an outpost, probably. Yeah, should be an outpost. I see something spawn over there. And upon checking, it is a patrol of overseers. And my hate for overseers is very high, so I decided to take them out. Obviously, first taking out the elevated one, because he's the only guy that is capable of dodging the missiles. Then I see another elevator overseer up ahead. Quickly take him out with the W.A.S.P. Here, I flicked my camera here because overseers, they tend to move around when you aim towards them. So I'm like, I was testing, like, you know, testing like maybe if I don't aim towards the overseer, it doesn't move as much. I have no way of knowing. Here I make a misplay, and I thought I had 2 eagles left, but turns out I only had 1. So I use it here, then, and eagle, of course, she goes on cooldown. Then I move up ahead and destroy this ship. I get some damage, but good thing I had a stim on me. That guy came out of nowhere. He probably spawned out of the ship. Grenade there, throw it back. And here I need some space. So I throw a machine gun sentry there and supplies there. I see stuff spawning over there. I shoot it with the rocket. I don't want anything to come and bite me from behind. Disco ball. Those missiles missed the disco ball, unfortunately. That's my luck, I guess. This guy's being annoying. I kill him real quick. And ooh, good thing I killed that guy. Those guys know my position, but they don't see me. And thankfully the machine gun sentry has my back. I kill this guy. This guy is getting dangerously close. I kill him. There's a harvester there, but I don't want to get his attention. I kill 2 disco balls and get the fuck out of the way of that harvester. Not before grabbing a couple of supplies first. My sentry is still alive and it's got some ammo left. It's going to catch the attention of those guys over there as they get close. But all I want to do right now is to destroy this ship and get the fuck out of here. Here, I was scared about this fucking barrel here, so I'm like, holy shit, stay away from me. I exploded. It didn't really do much. Or did it? Oh, I guess it killed the overseer next to it. Okay, that was pretty cool then. That overseer didn't get my attention, thankfully. And here I'm going towards the extraction, but only now I notice that I'm getting quite pissed here because I noticed that I left behind a single secondary objective, which is the lab. You see it over there. It was so fucking far away from everything else. Here I'm tempted. Should I go back? Maybe I can make it in like 3 minutes. I can't really. I'm way too slow. Here I decide to engage with these guys, and unfortunately I shouldn't have, or like even if I did, it doesn't matter really, because that fucking harvester sees my Tesla and absolutely goes for it. That missile goes into the rock, obviously goes into the rock. 1 minute left. I'm getting chased by the disco ball. There's a drop, but the drop is not the problem. The harvester is the problem, which instantly takes out my Tesla. That's a waste. I decide to throw my eagle towards the drop, and here I was still tempted to go towards the objective. I was like, I was so tilted that I didn't know where to fucking go. So I'm like, should I go there or should I go to extract? Then here I get stopped by this elevator overseer. 1 missile goes into the rock. Here I call a sentry, hopefully that it's going to survive. It's not, because that our harvester is still alive. Here I hope the harvester is going after me towards the left, but no, he instantly changes priority towards the Tesla. And here mission time runs out, and I can't call supplies. I call 1 more eagle over towards the harvester. Here all the missiles miss, and I am forced to stim, and I am absolutely cornered. There is no way I can win this. So well, I'm still trying my best though. That fucking grenade rolls and ragdolls me. I use my last stim and finally kill the overseer, but that guy is coming after me. My W.A.S.P is out of ammo and there's more overseers coming towards me. Here I destroy his shield, switch to the W.A.S.P, but of course it's empty. I have nowhere else to go, so I just decide to make a run for it. Hopefully these guys are going to keep shooting at me and missing me. They kinda do. And here I decide to shoot them, but another 2 overseers come from the back, and my arm gets broken. I'm like, thankfully it's not my leg, but maybe I can make a run for it, but nope. I set myself on fire and die. Oh wait, there was even a sieve artillery. Oh, I just saw it now. Ah, Jesus Christ, that was so painful. Having a stratagem that is just so unreliable, guys, is just it's exhausting, and my God, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, imagine if I had a grenade launcher instead of that shit. Like, I'd be willing to bet even the fucking belt-fed grenade launcher is better than the W.A.S.P. At least I can aim my shots with it. I still managed to get 1,000 kills despite of that, all thanks to the Tesla tower, the flamethrower, and the machine gun sentry. Certainly not thanks to the W.A.S.P rocket launcher. Here I was kind of pissed at the sway on my reprimand, so I instantly switched it to iron sights, and I also switched the handle here. And do I change the compensator to that? Probably not. So close to level 35 too. I probably should have, but I don't think I did. I saved the preset, and that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna leave you with a beautiful view of the planet as per usual.